Welcome back. We have had a big sort of library and book reading theme to the show so
Yes,
far.
we're very studious.
Yes, today we're celebrating a story of resilience, music, and hope with siblings Sally Ann and Lawrence Roberts.
Yeah, their new book, Lucy Sings on Lucy Street, is inspired by their mother's childhood during the Great Depression, showing how music can light up even the darkest of times. So thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah, for sure.
So Lawrence, can you tell us about the plot and kind of what people can expect from it?
Well, this is about a dark period in our history. American history was the Great Depression, and it affected many people in many ways. And my mom, of course, was no different. But at a very, very dark moment in her lifetime, when things were very, very dark, she found that music could lift the spirit and lift her through those difficult times. Through the wise counsel of her grandfather, and this tale is meant to be more about uplifting, getting through difficult times, and finding a way to cope. My mother did that through music, and we were the beneficiaries of that for our entire life. Everywhere we went, my father was in the military. We moved often. We knew our house was going to be full with music and love, and that power, of course, is something that we would like to share with readers.
Yes, certainly. I mean, I love
Yeah,
that. I
that's
love the story
awesome.
of resilience and the power of music.
Yeah.
And I want to dive in a little bit more to the history. So, can you give us a little history on how your family influenced this work specifically?
When Mama's happy, everybody's happy. And Mama would play her music, sing her hymns, and she could sing herself happy because she knew that there was, no matter what she was going through, she knew that everything was going to be okay. And she passed that optimism on to all of her children, and anyone who knew my mother would say that it was her smile and her joy that came through. And because of her grandfather telling her about the power of music, and also he was a preacher. And so he sang every Sunday in the pulpit. He was a singer and a preacher, and he passed on his faith and love to our mother, and she just shared it with the world.
I
That's
love
great.
that. I love the whole like being optimistic and kind of keeping
Yes.
that joy. I love that. What is it that you're hoping that kiddos take away from this book?
Well, I want children to realize that better days are ahead in most cases. When you're young, you don't see much beyond today or tomorrow or next week. But if you look back at our mom's story, it's an amazing story of where she started, how difficult things were in the beginning, and what she was able to accomplish with her lifetime. She was the first in our family to go to college and to excel in college and to be an active participant in many facets in college. And her life really took off and blossomed, for years and years and years. But when you're a child, sometimes all you see is what's right in front of you. But you have to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture, if you have the right frame of mind, is limitless what you can do.
We also need to take a look at our children and realize that everyone has a gift. My mother used to say, everyone has a gift. Discover yours and share it with the world. Your gift may not be singing, but it may be something else that the child, whatever that child is interested in, focus on that and bring that to light. That is the superpower. Children talk about their superpower. Every child has a superpower. And I hope that families will read this book together, that they will share together and be encouraged that the best is yet to come. Keep on putting one foot in front of the other.
I love that encouragement right there.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks. So, why was it important maybe for you to show a different perspective with this new picture book?
And when you read a children's book to a child, they appreciate the art as much as the story. And I think we incorporate both of those very well. We've been fortunate enough to have an amazing artist as well.
Thanks to Harper Collins and thanks to Justinia Sutherland, the illustrator. When I got this book, I just wept at the illustrations and also the fact that she took such time and care to get it right. So Justinia Sutherland, oh my goodness, all praise.
Amen. Amen.
Oh, I love it. And thank you guys so much for your time and for keeping your mother's legacy alive. I love that.
Yes.
Yeah.